it's like to be in love. Hey, tell me what it's like to feel protected when you hug. I've been feeling like I'm stuck. I'm so stubborn when it come to feelings. Do I love or do I lust and just enjoy the feeling? Trust me, it's a difference. See, I'm always gonna protect my heart. But when there's love, it's no protection. Can't just give them parts. You give your all, and if you don't, then you just make it hard. But when there's lust, forget the problems, just come get me hard. This how we leave our women scarred. The lust create a soul tie. We get attached and we can't see you with no other guy. That ain't love, I'm just holding on to say you mine. But when you needin' something real, don't want
ULP Cleveland. WOVULP Cleveland.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
Yeah.
Nothing on you.
Yeah.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Bang, bang, bang. C-Town. Y'all know what it is. Yep. This is your show. Our show. The best show. You know, and they let us be live on the radio. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'm throwing a time stamp out. You know, we in the city. The big city, 216.
Cleveland.
You know.
Surrounding areas.
And that too. That
All
part.
Northeast
all of that.
Ohio.
All northeastern Ohio.
Man, we global. We can get us anywhere. You can find us anywhere. We globally known. We are globally.
Yes, yes. So y'all check this out. Y'all got Uncut, Uncensored. We in the house. You know what we do. We bring it live on relationship side. You know, we got some experts in the house. You know, it's like 5 or 6 of us in the house.
We experts now?
Yeah. I mean,
It's
we got a
6.
story to tell.
It's 6 because
Yeah.
somebody talked
Oh yeah.
that don't talk.
Oh, right.
Hey, y'all, listen. Y'all check this out. So what we gonna do today is a few things. We're gonna wrap up what we were doing last week. Then we're gonna get into a nice little groove for the day. So I'm your man D Boogie. You know where y'all can find me. If you're looking for me, I'll be there. If
Where?
Where can they
Where?
find
everywhere.
you? You out here in these streets?
Everywhere.
You
They
out
know.
here?
They know where I'm at.
You out here?
You know I am.
Uh-oh.
Any streets.
Okay.
No way.
Streets. Hey, listen, y'all. Let's introduce each other. You know ourselves. I want to get a shout out to my man Rafiq in the house.
Third Eye
Productions. What's happening, bro?
Yep,
You know what it is, man. We appreciate you. You know my main man. That's back. That's controller the master studio. My dude. DJ Cristal, what's happening with you, fam?
What's
Why
up?
would
T in the
Chris?
house. T in the
why-
house.
he
Tyrone in the
not
house.
in here. And what did he say the last time? I'm still supposed to
That's
be
my
mad at him,
man.
right?
That's my man. You
Yeah, I'm
know,
not
Why
talking
we
about
upset
that.
with
You don't
DJ
do no
Cristal?
shame.
Right,
Wow.
no.
Y'all check. Y'all make
Show
sure
my
y'all
bro
check
some
your
love.
show out.
Well, you can check
Daily.
his show out, but we not
8
talking
o'clock.
to him.
Daily.
Exactly.
Check your show out.
Wow, really? That's what we doing?
World
Yes,
renowned.
Yes, Kane, get on board. If you know what he did, you be on it too.
Well, I wasn't here last week, so I
Hey,
don't
listen,
know
that
what
was
he done
off
did.
the
Not a
air. We don't
routine.
talk about off the air in the air.
That's part of the debriefing? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
All right, go ahead, Tender.
What's up, Cleveland? You know, this is Kira, also known as Tender. And I'm going to drop my handle for IG. You can find me at Tender10. That's TENDER10. Who's next?
All right, it's your girl, Tasha. I'm in the building, y'all. Y'all listening to Uncut Uncensored. Real quick, we going to go around this room. Y'all can find me on IG at Tosh_empowers. Why? Because that's what I do.
That's what you do.
I empower.
That's what you
Also, are we opening our DMs are open. You didn't mention that.
I wonder why.
Can't I mean, cuffing season ended. I mean, did spring start? I don't know, but you know, hey, listen, drop into all of our DMs. Everybody open. Everybody open.
about
Slide
this.
in, shoot your shot. If you got a topic, idea, look, I'm just putting it all out there. It's something about I was about to say the sun, but it ain't no sun today. It's the residual from the weekend. That part. Also, look.
You know what? You know
Look, y'all can catch the show on IG also at relationship.uncensored. Then y'all can click on.
Hold that.
over-
Hold that.
Oh, you want to?
Hold that.
Go ahead.
Restate that because you said it wrong. It's not
Did I say it?
relationship.uncensored.
Oh, you know what?
It's
Go ahead.
not. Ooh, when you
Get
get
it
checked
together.
by D Boogie, that remember
I'm
something.
so proud
that
of
you
you.
look
T-Boogie,
at
can
you.
tell the people where they can find us on IG. My bad.
Ginkgo biloba.
Who? She messed me up with these words, man. I'm gonna have to write that down. Nicole, whatever. But whatever she said, I'm gonna go back listen to the tape. So check this, y'all. Y'all can find us on the IG at uncut.uncensored.
Thank you.
And if you want to check us out on YouTube, which you want to, ain't that right?
That's right.
You want to.
Yeah, you want to
Want
do
to do
that.
Definitely do.
You want to check us out, see these beautiful faces.
For sure.
That's Relationship Talk, Uncut, Uncensored.
So proud of him.
Listen to D
Next.
Boogie.
Yo, Cleveland. It is your man's and co-host Kane. I'm back.
Welcome
I
back.
made it.
We
Welcome back,
missed you.
dog.
last
We
week,
did
too.
miss you.
I
Your
appreciate
boy
that.
needed you.
Yeah, I checked the show out. Y'all,
No, Rafiq filled in.
He did. He did.
Yeah, you got-
Did you hear him call your name out?
y'all jumped him. Y'all jumped him
He's
in
like,
these
y'all, what
streets.
y'all won't do.
Y'all jumped him in these streets,
Got
but
me
I'm
good,
back now. I got
boy.
you, man.
me
I got
good.
you.
Y'all check that show out.
Yeah, it was
They
a good
got
show.
me.
I was like, ooh, man, just jumped on my boy. Like, man, I was like, I just gonna call in and help
But
him.
we gonna have a comeback
You wasn't
today.
thinking about us. That's
Yeah.
what, that's
Comeback
what D Boogie
today.
said.
We
D Boogie said you
reloaded
wasn't
today.
thinking about us.
We reloaded.
You know what? The time zone was had me a little messed up.
Let
The
that be the
time
reason.
difference.
We might
So-
be outnumbered
I
today,
told him.
Tasha.
No, we not listening. We
I
can stand
told
our
him.
ground.
Oh, we can stand our ground, but they
I
trying
told
to
him
build
the
an
week
army
before
over
last.
here.
He's like, "Oh yeah, Melissa." I said,
They
"Man,
need
you
an
gonna
army.
be, you gonna be where you gonna be, man. You ain't gonna think about this."
You know what? You were right.
They need an army.
Whatever
Yeah.
happens there stays there. Did it stay? You bring something back with
Oh,
you.
it
I
all
don't know if he did bring
stayed
nothing
there.
back.
It all
Okay, I mean,
stayed
you can
there.
bring money back.
You
Well,
know,
yeah, they got me on the last day.
man.
You fell victim.
Yeah, they got me on the last day. I was up, then I was down,
You was down.
then I was up,
You supposed to know when to take them,
and want to walk away.
when to walk away.
Yeah, but I didn't walk away. But we still had a good time. But
Okay.
you can find me, family.
Are you married?
No,
Let me check
we
your-
no.
Okay,
there's
because
no-
Tasha opened up everybody's DM.
Yeah. I saw that. She said people getting married. I'm like, getting married? Who getting
Who
married?
said it? Who was getting? Never mind. Finish.
Yeah, all right,
Listen.
nobody doing that out there. Some other stuff, but we ain't doing not the
Oh,
big
dang,
M.
Kane. Okay, you
Not
know
the
what?
big M.
25 on 21.
You can find me on IG family
Roulette,
at
that's
Kane,
roulette.
KANE_creates, because we are the creators of our own universe. Let's go.
There it is. All right. Well, listen, y'all. We have a special guest in the place with us today,
Okay.
and this young man comes all the way over from South Africa.
Oh, okay.
By the way of
South
Europe.
Africa.
He's a world-renowned traveler.
Okay.
And he's gonna spit it for us, for y'all.
Okay.
You go ahead and introduce
You've
the
done
gentleman.
such a great job. I don't really know where else.
All right,
You
he's
know
not
what?
from South
without,
Africa.
Without further ado,
South
You know.
Africa.
No.
I'm like, well, wait a minute. I can't wait to hear him talk.
he reigns from South Africa, right?
Right.
We got Guy in the house. He goes by the name of the Bald Head Specialist.
The
He is
Bald
a
Head
cut
Specialist.
guru. But I'm gonna let him put his own accolades out there. Take the mic. Where can the people find you?
51.
You got to speak into the mic there, brother.
5139, 52nd and Superior, Diamond Cut Barbershop. It's the prettiest thing on the corner.
Did you say the pretty?
Diamond
prettiest
Cut
thing on-
Barbershop.
right next door to Dollar General.
5139.
You said that's on Superior?
Something in
52nd
Superior.
Oh yeah, that's
Second
yeah.
Superior.
You know what, man? I real talk. I never been in there.
Yeah.
But I ride by there. If I'm going past 55th, you on the right.
On the right hand side.
Yeah, it's always a lot of
Coldest thing on
cars
the
there,
corner,
man.
man.
I see a lot of celebrities up in there and everything.
Do you really?
For real,
Stand up
for
there.
real.
Okay. I didn't know y'all was
It's
doing
the
it like
coldest
that.
thing on the corner. trust
Yeah,
me.
yep.
All right.
Yep, I've
Okay.
seen that shop.
All right, absolutely.
Well, all right then. Okay. Well, look here. You ready?
Let's go.
You don't. Now, listen. Now, we want you to be
Set the ground
prepared.
rules because what we won't do is be jumped up in here. We hold our own.
Listen, we ain't worried about being jumped. Never are we worried about that. We may be outnumbered by numbers, but listen, we got this.
But yeah, we're not outnumbered by intelligence, so let's get it.
There you go.
Listen. It's not us against y'all.
It always is. It
It's
end up
not
like
us.
that. That's
It's
why
just
Rafiq
we have a
got
per-
on the mic and was
Listen,
like, y'all
we
not
have
gonna
a
do a man like that.
We have a perspective that's a little different, but it's all about.
It's a lot different.
It's a little about them. It's about relationships. Listen, from my perspective, the ladies got to hear it a certain way so they can get it a certain way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to And y'all, well, they may be trying to do something. But
well,
you
we
know,
always
it's
trying to do something.
all right.
Yeah, that's
they-
what
I mean, that's the goal, right? Why we doing it if we ain't trying to do something?
no, we don't.
You know
we
what,
don't. Listen, see, that's the difference. See, that's the difference. T.
Why we
See,
doing
we
it
see
if
we
ain't
don't
trying to do
we
something?
see. I tried to keep you cool because
What?
we
Now
don't
you gonna
try
open
it.
up
We
a
don't
can.
try anything
Thank
around
you,
here.
thank you.
We do it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to say y'all trying, y'all, you know, I said,
Anyway,
we
can
doing
you
it.
can you
Come
pick up into can we go into what let's do
Last
what we
week.
doing, please?
Okay, so last week we ended the show. I thought we ended on denying the spouse, intimacy. We talked about that briefly, but I really want to go into how y'all got on me last week about
Oh,
this.
you know what? You know what?
See, it's the off energy for me.
Can I clear my
Please
name?
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Go
let
ahead.
me speak to our listeners. Okay, so last week I used communication and conversation interchangeably.
Okay,
I was erroneous in doing so.
and it happens, and so that was part of the conflict because we were using them as what they are. They're
Okay.
two different things.
Two different things.
So I agree with you. When you say conversation, as far as intimacy is very important. But there is intimacy without conversation.
It is communication.
And it's through nonverbal communications. And that's what me and my man was saying last week. So we good on that?
We're good.
Okay.
Okay,
Are you good
now-
on that? What you thinking?
Well, I hear y'all. I do. However, see, I didn't say but. However,
Sound like you using a butt to me.
no, I'm saying however. I believe that the initial stages of leading up to intimacy has to begin by having some conversation before you can really begin to be intimate with someone. That's
And, I'm not going to dispute what you're saying. And if that's what you believe, that's good. That's cool.
Okay.
But there are instances, like I was saying last week, where intimacy, one person could be intimate with another person without any form of conversation. That could be that I'm making sure that I know you take this bus to work. I'll make sure I'm on that bus. I'm being.
would that be intimate though? Is that
I said one person
okay?
could be in an intimate stage before
But
another
I get
person.
where you going with that? But
Then, please, the and something is like a brush or smile, a touch,
Okay.
things like that is the stage is a stage of intimacy, moving forward. So that's all I'm saying. It's not just always a conversation. There are other things. I mean, because people plan on being with people before another person knows, and what that person is doing, he or she is having intimate thoughts and doing intimate actions without conversating. It could be a letter. It could be a love letter.
Okay, I'll agree. So before I come with my response to that, since co-host came and our guest wasn't here, give them an opportunity to chime in on that because I got some things to say about that, D Boogie.
You want to go first, bro?
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with going first. I pretty much can identify with what he's saying, especially in the actions of what he's speaking about. Like, I remember, just a little briefly, when I was at my lady that I have now, when I was at her, I used to pretty much time her when she used to go to the Dollar General to go get her sons lunch and stuff for school. So one time I actually timed her and caught her over there. She was actually in line purchasing these things. I walked right up in the line, stepped right in front of her. I tapped her a little bit with a little elbow, and I told the person that was ringing the food up, her money ain't no good today.
Okay.
Her money ain't no
I
good.
love when my money ain't no good.
So, purchased all the little lunch things for the little man and everything,
Oh
And,
yeah.
I like that, but
remember that.
but the key thing is that you said your lady. She was already your lady,
No,
right?
he was pursuing her.
Oh, you were pursuing her. Okay, that's
At her.
okay,
At her.
Pursuing her.
Okay,
She
you were
didn't
at
know.
her.
She didn't know, like, you had scope
Okay.
on her. Yeah. You had
But,
scope on her.
but
She didn't
was
know.
that intimacy? Because intimacy is defined as closeness.
That's pretty.
It was
There
real
you go.
close when I
There.
was standing there.
You know what?
I mean, you know, closeness is. I mean,
That was pretty bossy, though.
I agree that.
Yeah, I like
I agree
that
with
move,
you
bro.
that
I like
it
that
is.
move.
That was
Definition.
definitely a boss move. Listen, fellas, if I may just say this, listen, if you want to snatch her, pull up in a line like like he did.
And
Look,
make sure you show that
Once
her
you
money
start
is
spending
no
your
good.
money,
A few times.
you
It
don't
was
want
at
to
the
set that
dollar
example,
store.
brother.
yes, you do want to set that example.
No, not all the time.
You said you did it a few times.
It was at the dollar store getting that.
Well, you could do it at the
lunch
dollar
food.
store, y'all.
Then
You know what? I cannot with you.
I caught her at the gas station.
At the-
Then I caught her at Calypso. I ain't even
Were
go
you
to the
following
Calypso.
her?
Right. That's
I just happened to
that's
go
how
get some
pursuit.
You just so happened to go get some calypso.
He
Yeah.
was pursuing her.
So when I
look.
pulled
That's
up,
the universe
I seen
telling
her.
you.
You know, I
I'm
like a
I
good
know
high
she ain't up in
pursuit.
Calypso, and she was in Calypso.
I'm just trying to figure out if you had a tracker on her.
No,
I bet that was the night that it started getting solid because she's like, he just gonna be everywhere I'm
Then I
at.
just pulled up and seen her.
So
Pulled
you
up in
just
there.
so happened to
I
be
just happened to be going to get some Calypsos.
That's
And
just
she was
universal.
in
She
there.
should have rolled on her car. I'll be at.
She should have called the police.
I'll be
Looked at
at.
her, was like, you
telling
following me?
her.
I swear this is.
I'll
no
be
lie.
at Wells
And she was
Fargo
right here
paying
now,
my
she'll
house
tell
note
you.
next.
She asked me. This is what she asked me. She
So what'd she ask you?
She said, "Is you following me?"
Exactly.
I said, "This is what I'm gonna tell you." But her son wasn't standing there, so this was why I was able to say this. I said, "No, I'm not following you. I just stepped outside the barbershop, took a smell, and it brought me here."
I cannot. No.
There you go.
Okay,
You know what?
the barbershop was like,
Hey,
I don't have
I'm
nothing to
ready
say.
Hey, you know where I'm gonna be tomorrow at 3? Wells Fargo.
Right.
My money no good there either.
telling you.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I'm
Oh,
serious.
man.
She's
So
like,
how
"You
long
following
did
me."
it take before she just finally gave in at that point?
It took a good while.
Okay.
It took a good while. I'm not even gonna lie. It took a good while.
You know.
So did you at least get her number?
Nope, not then. I didn't get it.
That's
then.
how you do it, ladies.
I didn't get it then. I'm
That's
gonna
how
be
you do
honest. I
it.
didn't get it then.
I like that.
You
eh?
make them pursue you, girl. I love a good hot pursuit. Ooh.
Boy.
Well, okay. So that I like that move.
Yes, I can identify.
I can.
Exactly
I
what
see
you're
that.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah. He's doing
But that
something.
was not
thank you.
intimacy.
That was not
was
intimacy.
pursuing.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm going to interject and slightly disagree. Because,
Women, who you disagreeing with? Us?
Yeah, y'all.
Of course you are. But go ahead.
Because this is what D Boogie was saying, that it can be on one party's intention for intimacy. So they're doing
Where's
things.
the closeness?
Exactly.
They're doing things. He pulling up and smelling this woman. How close do you
That's
want
not
to
closeness.
That's close.
That's not.
Somebody's heart and mind and thoughts are.
First of all, his heart ain't
not
nowhere near there
closeness.
because he don't even know her. I'm pretty sure it had nothing to do with her. She looked good to his eye. It's what it was, and she smelled good to his.
All right.
Called
See,
the
there you
pheromones was jumping off.
There you
Okay.
go.
So everything but the heart.
It was
huh? So you're saying
everything but the heart. The heart had nothing to do with it.
Obviously, you're wrong.
I'm pretty sure he did not look at her and say, "Man, I'm sure she got a great heart."
Obviously, you're wrong.
No, wow.
Sir, were you were you checking for her heart? I'm just saying. Let's put it out there.
I didn't say her heart. I said his heart.
Let me tell you, it's still no
His
closeness.
heart.
You may
There's
say
no
that, but
closeness.
there's no closeness. She didn't even give up the
Her heart
phone
was
number.
nowhere
There was
in the
some
building.
closeness. She would have gave the 7 digits.
He
up.
got everything he needed in the long run, so he was in pursuit.
He
Yeah,
was in pursuit, and that was before intimacy.
exactly. There was no intimacy there.
Okay,
know what?
I'm not
Stop.
going. You know what? I'm not going to go back and forth with y'all.
We don't need to.
I'm gonna let the
Go,
callers.
Co-host Kane
I'm
had something
oh,
to say.
That's right. We ain't got no callers.
Let me get this phone number out here, 'cause somebody asked me.
Co-host Kane, because you want to, disagree with us, but that's okay. But it's clear that the way y'all view intimacy is not the same way we view intimacy, because that was not intimate. Now listen, I applaud it. However, listen here, kudos. Please pull up on me at the gas station. Tell me my
So
money ain't
you
no
just
good.
saying so? There's only one thing that defines intimacy, and that's conversation.
No, closeness.
Closeness. Google it.
Oh yeah. So y'all done went from communication / conversation to closeness.
Google it.
Now,
Go
now
ahead,
y'all talking
co-host Kane.
closeness.
Oh my goodness.
I agree, closeness. I agree.
That
I
can
agree.
be synonymous with
I
intimacy.
agree. Closeness.
Okay.
But one person could be creating the closeness,
One
and that
person.
one
Nah.
person can be in the intimacy state.
If,
That's all I'm saying.
Where was the intimacy with what he did? He was pursuing her. Where was it intimate?
He pursuing intimacy.
No, I'm gonna tell you it's two different. Let me look up pursuing for you.
I'm not
so
saying.
Thank
no,
you.
I'm saying
Thank you, teacher.
There are two
And-
different. They
and while
are
you're
two
looking
different
at-
things. They are two different things.
So okay,
But he could be doing more than one thing at one time.
You know
there
what?
was no intimacy there.
Thank you.
Okay, see, all right, I see,
None.
I understand.
Co-host
All right.
Kane. Oh, now you understand? See, this is men and women. Boy,
Come
I
on, let
tell you.
Kane get on our side.
So what they are saying, brothers, is they don't consider no intimacy going on until they reciprocate.
No, until there's closeness.
Exactly. We
No,
said nothing
no,
about
no.
reciprocation.
Don't tell us what we're saying, and when we
I just-
correct you, you keep telling us, and we're
Y'all
like,
told
that's not
T-Boogie
what
what he
we're
was saying
saying.
all
We
last
said
week. Right.
closeness.
I said closeness.
Okay, if
But
he,
y'all just threw that word
if the
out today.
pursuer,
That's it.
It's okay. It's called growth.
if the pursuer is
Growth and intimacy is two different
pursuing you, and you have to have
It's
some
no-
closeness to pursue somebody.
No, you don't.
can't
In
pursue
proximity,
It can turn
yeah.
into
Oh my
stalking.
God.
It can easily turn into a restraining order. What you mean?
And he sounded like he was on his way.
Right.
But he didn't get nan. You know what? He said,
Hey,
listen,
we're
he
going to
see
be right
it.
back. We're going to take a quick break.
I'm
We gonna
going to
regroup.
get her. She about
They
to be
gonna
mine.
regroup.
She
They
wanted
got my
to be
man.
I just got one question,
obviously.
though.
They got my man in here stalking.
Was your heart involved?
His heart was definitely involved.
I just asked him.
He had to laugh at that. That heart was not there. It was his mental.
Uncut,
and-
uncensored. We get right.
Oh, I can go now. Okay. All right, y'all, listen.
No. Slow down, Turbo. Man, just,
I'm just
stay
saying.
ready.
Listen, I
Look.
thank you.
Look, just slow down a little bit, Turbo.
I just stay ready so I ain't got to try to get ready.
All right.
Anyway, can I go now?
Yes, you may.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's your girl Tasha, y'all. Y'all listening to Uncut Uncensored. Also, if y'all are just now tuning in, y'all can download the app, WOVU. Go to your Apple Store. Go to your Google Play Store. Go to whatever other store you have on your phone. No judgment. Also,
You know what? Not no judgment. Yeah, we're not judging y'all.
Anyway,
Go to
listen
the
here.
Apple Store, people.
y'all want to also catch us on YouTube. D-Boogie Got Me Together. Relationship Talk Uncut Uncensored. Also, we got our guest in the show today, Mr. Ballhead Specialist. We got D-Boogie. We got Tinder. We got co-host Kane, who's back from Vegas. I hope he didn't bring nothing back. I hope whatever stayed in Vegas happened.
bring
Whatever
that
happened
money
stayed.
back. Bring that
The money,
money back.
where the money
Yeah,
resides.
Vegas got me. So, but
But-
some other things got me.
A couple things got you. But we left at
Don't
break.
give it to us.
We left at a break, and it's really interesting how men and women view intimacy completely different. We're going to get a fellas an opportunity to redeem themselves. Our guest who told this lovely story.
Who needs redeeming? We don't need redeeming.
You
About how
guys
he
need
stalked his
redeeming.
lady
I'm
and-
sorry.
And wore her
And
down.
we
She
get to go
finally
first.
gave
Ain't that
in.
nice?
You get to go first
Team
because
and go first.
we want to make sure we fully hear y'all, okay? Thank
No
you.
way. That's who did not. That's why.
Oh, he
I'm
said
never
that's
being
why. Oh,
late
he said
ever
they get to
again.
go first. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there.
I
About the
missed
whole who
it.
go first.
See, that was a point for y'all.
Yeah, but he was trying to. Anyway, never
Yeah.
mind. So listen,
Y'all
Mr.
can
Ballhead
never go
Specialist.
first.
Come on with it.
So you stalked your lady. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't stalk
I'm sorry,
her.
you didn't
Yeah,
stalk
you
her.
did.
You
No, I didn't
Yeah,
stalk
you
her.
did.
I didn't stalk
You
her.
wore her
You
down.
just so happened to end up.
You handcuffed
everywhere.
her in the basement. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow. See, they
I definitely didn't stalk
They
her.
talk
That's
about
for
they
sure.
want somebody to pursue them, but then here you,
No,
when you
we just
pursue
saying because y'all know I like a good high
I was
pursuit.
just
Pursue
clearly
me.
capping off my man on what he was saying as far as the intimacy part of pursuing a woman, where the intimacy can be something different than just sexual.
Conversation.
So help
Or
me understand.
conversation.
So to make sure that Tinder and I, okay, don't jump the gun, can you explain to me, Mr. Ballhead Specialist,
Come on.
where was the intimacy, the closeness of sharing of thoughts and emotions in
Even
your
if it's one-sided, we want to know.
Yeah, we
I
wanna know.
understand
Can
that.
you
See,
help us identify it?
yeah.
see, to a certain extent, I had to pump my brakes because remember, her son was in
Okay.
the presence of several times when I popped up.
Okay.
Okay, but when he wasn't in the presence,
Okay.
I was able to let my body gestures and different things show her that I'm interested and I'm pursuing and I'm gonna be consistent and I ain't gonna let up.
So you're gonna
That's
continue
why
to
I
stalk
was so
her.
consistent. No, not stalking.
Oh, I'm
Because
sorry.
it becomes stalking when it gets uncomfortable. See, it wasn't uncomfortable for her. Because
Okay.
if it was uncomfortable, she'd have told me from the gate, don't do that no more.
Okay, look at the.
Look,
Please tune
face like that. Good.
So it definitely wasn't uncomfortable.
No, you know what? Because I believe he had to do that so you understood what he was saying. I think you understand now, don't
I
you?
still don't understand.
Okay.
But I don't see.
if
I
it
still
would have
don't
came
see- I
of any
can't
form
identify
of
the intimacy. in
I
that.
don't see
that,
it either.
because you had to be there.
Oh,
Well,
you gonna
us
look
in the back.
You gonna get
You
that look.
definitely had to be there.
Right,
I told
but
you several times her son was there, so
Okay,
I had to
but
pump
that
my
doesn't-
brakes. But
that
when he
doesn't-
wasn't there,
But where's the
intimacy was shown
Say he was never
when I was
there.
in there.
Right.
Where,
When I was
part
there.
would have been intimate. Where's the
Right.
closeness?
Right.
You keep using this word close.
That's what
Absolutely.
intimacy means.
But listen, I'm gonna say this. I want you to just try to just open your mind a little bit. We're not disagreeing that conversation is important to
We're
you.
not talking about conversation.
Okay, that's how this whole thing started. We're not debating whether closeness is. We try to get you to understand that intimacy sometimes is one person is performing things in an intimate manner to take it further.
Not what intimacy is.
I didn't say that what
What
intimacy
they-
was.
You're just saying a form of it.
I said that. I'm
What they-
not giving you the Webster Google definition, the Wikipedia definition of
Is this the
intimacy.
urban? Is this the urban
No,
man
this
definition?
Is, this is a man's definition of intimacy.
And this is why there's
I
a
don't.
problem.
Do all
There
men
is
agree?
no problem.
There is a problem.
They probably don't.
There
But
is no problem. You know why there's no problem?
No, I don't.
Because it keeps working.
But it's not
No.
working.
It does.
No.
Does he have his lady?
Yeah,
Yes, he does. So it works.
You gonna bang on the table like
Here's
that?
the thing. That won't work for everyone. That won't work for everyone. It worked
listen,
for him,
what worked-
and it worked for his lady. But it won't work for everyone.
we know
'Cause you
that
can't-
does-
you
there-
can't-
there's
you
not
don't.
there's not anything that works for everyone.
Okay, so listen.
Everybody don't like
It's
chocolate.
Let's go
It's
back
just
to
delicious.
the-
It doesn't
It's
exist.
definitely different strokes for different folks.
It's
now.
right, but let's go back to the matter at hand. We were talking about intimacy. We already redefined it and said it's not conversation.
No one said it wasn't conversation.
But if
That's
you
what you
listen,
I didn't say
We
it was
redefined
not
it.
conversation.
Okay, if
I
you
never
listen-
said that. I
if
said
you let-
I say I agree with y'all that is part of conversations. No, y'all not gonna get that off saying
wait,
that is
wait.
I said.
I'm saying we redefined it, right? Because I agreed that last week I said conversation and I used conversation and communication interchangeably, which was wrong. Now, I'm saying now I have a better understanding of where you were coming from, but intimacy is defined as closeness.
See,
Okay,
it's close.
And-
but-
I agree.
Wow.
So that's good. Okay,
But
now what
this
you're
is
saying.
what they're saying. They don't define the closeness until they reciprocate the closeness back to us.
Oh, that's what they're saying.
No,
No,
we don't
that's
define
not
the
what
close.
you're
That's
saying.
not what we saying, Kane. Quit giving.
What are you saying?
We,
All right.
we don't define the closest until we feel close.
That's it.
All right, that's what
you
you're
just
saying.
said what I said.
Ain't
You
that what
said
you're
until we
saying?
reciprocate. We don't have to reciprocate to feel your closeness.
Absolutely.
But, okay, you're saying
Y'all-
it's
y'all,
not defined as closeness
If
until
you have a statement
we
to make on this, y'all can do
feel
it at
close.
IG. Go to uncut.uncensored. Help these ladies out, ladies, because I know
please,
we may need the fellas may
Drop
need
in
to
the
hear.
DMs and let
hear it a
us know
certain
what
way
you're feeling,
for
or
IG.
call us at 216-271-0959, or
gonna answer the phone.
text one of us. I don't know.
I'm not
because
gonna answer the
I'm
phone
not
when they
feeling
call.
nothing you
Drop
all
in
are
our
saying.
DMs. Let's regroup. Let's breathe, people. Clearly, this is a hot topic. See, this is what happens with men and women.
No, it can get hotter.
Can
I
it?
think that
Because
we need to go ahead and get into the hotter part.
Well,
it can
come-
definitely get
okay,
hotter.
now-
well,
now
come on,
let's
Mr.
get
It can
Ballhead
definitely get
Specialist.
hotter.
Go
'Cause
ahead.
I
Go
think
ahead.
you guys had spoke some about withholding. Is it?
Okay, go
Did
ahead.
y'all get on that already?
That was the earlier part of it. I guess
Yeah,
that's.
yeah, they-
So did you think it was a problem with?
Why you hold on? Why you coming at me
doing all the
saying? Oh
talking?
my
Goodness.
So we're gonna start with you.
Oh my goodness.
So it was something about, is it a problem with what was that?
Wait a minute, I
intimacy
wasn't
being,
ready.
sex being withheld or something like that? What does that say? Could you repeat that?
Mr. Ballhead
So we
Specialist.
can go and get in it.
He is. Got his boxing gloves on.
That's okay. Let
Did
me
you
tighten
feel
my
that it was a
gloves
problem
up.
with
Let me tighten my
withholding?
gloves up. I'm ready now. Clearly,
Withholding?
I wasn't the one ready.
Did
Yeah.
I feel like it withholding sex?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Loving.
Loving. Come
Oh,
on
excuse
now.
me, love it. I'm sorry.
Now where you at now?
Don't let the ball hit the
WOBU
specialist
95.9.
take me out my hookup.
That's why.
Did you feel it was a problem?
I felt like it was a problem.
I don't know who that pointing for, but somebody winning.
Yeah. That's a problem.
It's definitely. I feel the same way.
Okay, so
All
so
right,
do you
so
ever feel
we
that
have
there's
an
a time?
understanding.
So you say y'all
I
on the
feel
same
like
page.
it's. I only with me. I feel like at the end of the day, with mine, only pass I'm giving unless she's sick.
Why do you need to give me a pass?
Not you.
I'm not talking
Why
about
is
me
he
in
so
particularly.
aggressive?
Just saying, if she got to be sick. Other than that, then
What if
she
she
just
just
need to
don't
go.
feel like it?
No, it ain't not with me.
He said
She got
need
to be
go
sick. If
and
she's
go.
sick,
Where's she
if
going?
she's sick, I understand that,
Where's she
and I'm
going?
gonna read that.
Where's she going?
But
Right.
if she not sick, and if she tired
she got a
or something
headache?
like that from work or whatever, then just throw that leg over. Don't throw that leg over. Just throw that leg over. If
But what if she don't-
you know I'm there. She know I'm there.
dark?
Because listen,
should be on after
we're gonna
dark.
put it all the way here. We gonna cut all the nonsense out. At the end of the day,
I'm in tears.
she knows that I'm in that bed. She
Okay.
knows.
Wait.
You're
We
in
gotta-
the clean it up.
Oh, we
gotta
definitely
clean it
gonna.
up.
You're
yeah.
in the you're getting ready to go to bed. You're getting ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, so she know I'm there.
So let me ask you this. Okay, now I got to wipe
Look
the
at
tears
his
from
face,
my
though.
eyes.
Look at the
He's so
face.
serious. That's
Like
what
I'm just like, I'm nervous.
Man,
for
they
the
said,
conversation.
listen,
I love
what I read, it said uncut, but at the end of the day, you still got to know,
Yeah, 'cause we
how to
get on-
serve
we
it.
on the
Still
air.
gotta know how to serve it, and I
Family
get
time,
it.
We on
riding
Apple
with the
radio.
kids in the
I
car,
get it.
You know.
But
radio.
when we
Come
do the
on.
podcast, ladies and gentlemen, this is y'all are getting a sneak
Boy.
peek into what the Uncut After Dark podcast is gonna be like.
This
Yeah, I'll
should
be there.
After dark.
Yeah, come on through, bro. Come on through.
Slide on through, just be ready. Now, but here's my thing though. What if she mad at you? What if you really, did
That's
something
the best time.
for who?
If she
No.
mad,
Oh, yeah, that's
But
That's
what if
the
she don't
best
Okay,
time.
but hold on. But what about if she just really upset with you and she say no? I just, are you gonna have an attitude?
I'm not gonna have an attitude, but I'm telling you that if she upset, that's the best time.
Okay, so my question to you, Mr. Ballhead Specialist.
Come on.
Okay, listen. I hear what you saying, but if your lady is like, listen, I don't appreciate what you did, I don't appreciate what you said, and I'm not on it tonight. No.
When I get ready to respond, believe me, she's gonna be on it.
Literally.
Mercy.
Literally.
I'm nervous because he already stalked her.
I did not stalk her.
I'm just playing.
You definitely stalked her.
I'm nervous.
Woo!
Let me ask a question.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I understand what the man is saying from a standpoint of I don't think anyone should ever deny it. Like he said, unless you're sick, something like that,
Yeah.
Why I need a
You know.
pass? If I want to,
We're
I
not
want
talking
to.
about you.
I ain't saying about me in particular. I'm talking
Okay,
about the
you know what,
ladies.
Tasha? I'm gonna ask you.
Go ahead.
Tasha, let him.
Let me ask you,
go ahead,
Tasha.
go ahead.
Because D Boogie teach me a lot, and I like to learn.
I'm listening. I'm not saying nothing else. I'm listening. Go ahead.
All right. So I do understand what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
There are times when there's not going to be a form of intimacy going on because of a physical condition.
Get it?
But if all conditions are ready to go, don't deny me because, like I said before, if you deny me and ain't going to give it to me here, then you give me a pass to go elsewhere.
I'm not giving you a pass.
I'm not talking.
I'm not talking about me in particularly, okay? I'm talking about
you
women.
keep on saying the word I.
You can't
do
speak
everything.
for
Women
nobody
are
else.
not
You
giving
speak
you-
for every
I'm
woman.
pretty sure your
For
woman
nobody
ain't
else,
giving
but
you a
you can't
pass.
speak. I didn't say
You
she
say
was giving
you,
me a
so that
pass
kinda pulls
because
for
I'm
you.
gonna
So
get
say
right.
she.
I'm just saying, but you
So you
can't
saying,
say that.
basically
Thank
you
you,
saying
teacher.
you going to take it in so
It
many
ain't-
words.
I ain't never taking nothing. I ain't
Okay,
never
listen,
taken anything.
but you said a physical condition.
going
What
for
about
it.
an emotional condition?
I mean, there could be death in the family, so there's things of that nature. There are some things that I mean, dog could have got ran over. I understand.
looked-
But see, at the end of the day, he absolutely right. But when you said that, he's absolutely right. But when you said that maybe I'm just not in the mood, then it's his job to get you in the mood.
What if I'm,
Believe me,
Okay.
it's his job to
I
get
get-
you in
yes,
the mood.
and I get-
Especially if he trying to have that kind of that kind of time with
I
you.
get it. But what if she is just not there mentally?
He just ain't doing his job.
Okay, okay, so here's the thing. It's
He-
not
he
about
liking me.
No, not
know
you.
what?
No, no,
No.
I'm just messing with you.
no.
Look at Rich laughing at you.
What they like nouns and pronouns they use? I'm just
Pronouns.
Pronouns. I'm getting all mixed up with my pronouns.
Nobody's talking about you in particularly, D
I'm
Boogie.
going to go to class a little bit later.
Okay.
But listen, no, maybe it's not a matter of you maybe it's just a matter of she's just not in the right headspace. Maybe she's going through, like Tinder said, some emotional things, some mental things, and it's not about what you need to do. She's just not there. So tonight is just not that night. Can you respect that? Okay, so that's a no.
Says no.
So
right.
See,
Well,
but this is an issue with
foul.
that.
I think that's foul.
This is the issue with that because we always make that in particular that the women are the ones who are saying no. If you reverse that scene and where the female is in that particular situation and do like, nah, it's a whole problem. It is a problem. No, don't be like, no, it's a problem. Because every woman who's on air now, when you have approached him for special time and anytime he is like, nah, I'm good. It's a problem.
Well, that's because you don't never
to
say.
your head. Just
Huh?
be honest. What's the first thing coming to your head? You too.
Yeah, that you getting it from somewhere.
So why don't we can't say that about y'all?
I'm not one that will deny.
She said she ain't never
Okay,
said.
so-
Hold on, you
What
still
you-
on that?
what's
You
up?
ain't
What
hear the
you gonna
reverse,
say?
did you?
If he tell you
What?
no,
I'm gonna think it's something going on. Yeah.
So why don't bruhs have the ability, right, to think that about our ladies?
Because y'all don't be on that. Like he said, listen,
No, you making
throw the
generalizations.
need.
see, if I'm
You making
told
a broad-
if I'm told that by my lady, see, I'm gonna get on top of what I need to do. That's just the bottom line. I'm starting from the toes on up, so that's just what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it together.
After dark. After dark. It's
Just
still
what it
light
is.
outside.
She's not in the mood, so you have to get on top of what you're supposed to do.
toes.
It's
That's
light
the bottom
outside.
line.
But
You
if
know?
she is not,
On up.
see this. Okay, so look, this is what I
By the
truly
time that
believe.
sensual rub down, get the
Okay,
going down,
okay.
you can
Click.
best believe.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
on
need you
air
to
with the family
PG it.
time. Yeah.
You get excited.
It's family time.
Tell her you'll be there in a little
Ratings
bit.
are up.
Take care.
And I'm on the 18th floor, so you know the patio going down. So I'm on the 18th floor.
I
Yeah.
cannot. I will not. I just don't know what to say.
Okay, so look,
Listen to WOVU right now.
telling you.
Turn over now.
look, I love it because guess what? It's uncut, uncensored, y'all. Okay,
saying.
and we giving the people what they want. This what you
I
asked
want to go
for.
back
A little
to
bit
what
more.
Go ahead,
Sister T
go ahead,
said.
Kane.
You made a broad generalization.
Did I? What,
Yeah, you
I
did.
forgot what I
bring
did
it.
I
What
say?
she say, Kay?
I don't
'Cause
remember.
I don't think she did.
Broad
What did I say?
You said because y'all ain't on it because you made
Oh
a
yeah, y'all don't. Y'all want y'all. I mean, y'all ain't gonna never pass none up.
No, that's not true. That is not true.
I mean, based on what he said.
I
Listen,
said unless she's under the weather, that's the only pass.
do she need a doctor's slip to prove it?
She's under. She don't need no slip because I know my lady.
I mean, do she need to have snot running on her?
I
No.
know her. So
Go ahead.
other than that, it's going down.
but what we
Raking them
said,
weeds all day.
that-
And
Right, my
kids-
allergies.
the kids at my
you
job
could take
get
some
on my
Benadryl,
nerves.
some
I'm
Flonase,
tired.
and
I'm
keep-
tired.
Okay, but see, that's where you just said I don't need a pass because I'm just allowed to be so and so. If we reverse the situation, if a brother's had a hard day, he's been doing this, that, and that, he's been doing a lot of stress, a lot of things going on, and he just ain't able, like, nah, we'll wait till tomorrow, let's wait till date night, whatever the situation is, y'all have such an emotional problem with that immediately based on the generalization that, well, he must be doing some XYZ elsewhere immediately, where we don't do that to y'all. We let y'all have a pass and be like, all right, she will, for whatever emotional contextual reason that ain't got nothing to do with me or nothing I done, they get a pass. And that's not equivalent. That's not fair. That's not putting everybody on the same page of we want equal rights and everybody
Absolutely.
being on the same page
Absolutely.
and being treated fairly. Y'all get a different set of circumstances and are judged differently.
Yeah, so this show for me is about always educating and encouraging relationships to be a little better. So what you just heard from the men, ladies, especially my guy here.
Bias.
No, it's not bias. I'm talking to the ladies right now. So I'm talking to these two ladies in here too. So so what you're hearing is this: when the roles are reversed, ladies, do what my man what my man does. He does the things to get his lady in the mood.
That's intimacy, by the way.
Great word of the day, intimacy. Okay, so
All that other stuff.
on the flip side, ladies, if it's reverse, which the fellas brought up the point. What happens if it's reversed? The first thing, most ladies are thinking that he's doing something elsewhere.
And that's the same thing gentlemen think.
This gives you the opportunity, ladies, to get creative and do the things that needs to be done so you can have what you want to have. At that time, it's just that instead of just getting an attitude and an assumption that something else is going on.
So the majority of women get an attitude when they're denied.
That's what y'all. That's what. Well, at least we're 50-50 in here. So I think most ladies they start thinking that the man is doing something somewhere else.
So at this time, it's time for her to turn the heat up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I don't know what type of heat you're talking about. What you talking about? Like heat, like
We know what type of heat.
Okay, so if she want it.
To pursue it a little bit.
If she want it, go get it, because it's still there for you. It's right there in front of you.
Okay.
Go get it.
So, I got a question. Even though this is not on subject, but it's a question that was posed. How do the fellas feel when your lady do some new stuff that she ain't did before?
All right, we're gonna jump in that.
I know.
Take a quick break, and we'll think about that, fellas. We appreciate that question. Y'all listen to Uncut Uncensored. We'll be right back. And this is WOVU 95.9 FM.
I got 20 for sure.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Got a hot topic today. Spawning from last week, moving into the next one. Topic 2 of the day. Denying your spouse intimacy, but we having a problem trying to figure out what intimacy is.
Listen, I think the men,
So we gonna continue doing what we doing.
The men have their definition of intimacy, and the ladies have their definition of intimacy. It's respected, just as long as you do what's necessary to come together. Hey, I'm leaving it alone at this point. Let's move on to that other side. What were we talking about?
Oh, okay. That's what we doing?
We that's what we doing.
Come on with it.
What did you say? It was another topic brought up before.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, denying your spouse intimacy. And
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
It's
Tasha,
Go ahead, Brent. You can introduce
it's
the topic.
pretty much
we all came.
We all stuck.
what is it? Okay, it's the topic is basically being an asset in a relationship or being a liability in a relationship. You can go first.
No, you go first. You're a guest.
You want me to go?
And then let's work around the
we
table to the men.
always work that way, and it always work for us.
Does it work for y'all always?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because you never really get a chance to expound. Is that a word?
Okay.
On your point, because you're so busy trying to go back and forth on our point. So if you go first, you might be able to get your point across.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, D-Bookie. But you know what? I'm going to let you guys do the honor. I don't mind. You guys can pick and choose who goes first.
It used to work last year.
I don't think it ever worked last year.
With it.
Go ahead.
I definitely ain't got no problem with it.
Okay, so our topic is, let me just
Assets versus a liability.
Wait a
What's the
minute.
definition? I mean, what's not the definition? What's the difference?
It's a very big difference.
Go ahead.
Extremely big difference.
Oh,
Because if you're not, for me, I'm just, personalize it myself. I'm an asset.
Okay.
I'm never and never will be a liability in the relationship that I'm in. It's just not in me to sit in the house with my hand out. Period. It's not. I ain't gonna play games. She's not gonna come home and I'm sitting there playing the game. Oh wow. Wait though, dinner, beer, wine, any of that. I don't drink. I don't do nothing. I don't smoke nothing. I can't do nothing but get up and go outside and get $1 to bring back to the house. Be an asset in every way. I don't just pay bills. I cook. I clean.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? I do laundry. The whole nine. I'm an asset in every shape, form when it comes to my relationship. And even let's just as an example, let's say I don't have a job, but guess what? I'm not coming in that house empty-handed.
So you're going to get it.
I'm gonna get it,
one way or another.
and I'm gonna let it be known that that them toiletries is there.
Right.
Everything that needs to be put in there. I'm gonna be an asset in my relationship in every shape, form, period. That's the bottom line. It's not an option for me to be a liability. That's just my opinion.
Now let me ask you this, and then we're gonna go around the room. This almost reminds me when Coles Kane was like, or everything. I'm doing everything. Remember that?
Well, let me make it real clear. It's individuals that, let me just be clear. It is men out here that says, I'm paying everything. My wife ain't got to pay nothing. My lady ain't got to pay nothing. I'm paying everything. It's different strokes for different folks. That's not me. We a team. You understand what I'm saying? We a team. I may get it a little better this week. So guess what I'm going to say? Listen, I'm going to take care of the whole thing on this part right here. So, it outweighs, in my house. You understand what I'm saying? Because we if it's a hit, we split. If it's a spare, we share everything in my household. But if I get a little extra blessing, she gonna feel it. I ain't gonna keep it all to myself because she does the same thing.
So let me ask you this. I appreciate you. Thank you. Now, what if it's a situation where you down on your luck? Maybe something that happened. Are you only an asset if you are at a financial plateau? Because being an asset to me is not just being able to provide monetary.
I hear you.
So emotional liability.
I hear you.
Yeah.
A lot of men are emotional liabilities.
Now I hear you. I get it, and I get what you're saying, but I'm only gonna speak for myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that if I'm down on anything, I'm going to continue to be an asset and show her that I'm going to be an asset. Even if I'm down on anything, she's going to feel the help in every way, shape, form on anything. She's going to feel the help coming from me.
Okay. All right. I'll come back to you. Go ahead, around the table.
This is very, very, I want to make this clear to ladies and gentlemen. Bruhs make the same mistake and ladies make the same mistake. Bruhs will pick a woman based on her physical appearance, and she's a liability to him. They don't, because again, we will not care about your monetary assets, what do you have financially, what your FICO is, where things you are educational wise. We just looking at what are you bringing to the table physically, attractive wise to us. And women, on the other hand, now like what Tinder just said, they will look at a man for his pure assets, his ability to provide and protect, which is very important for me. I'm not negating that, but then he doesn't have the emotional assets for you, and then you couple years in, he's providing, everything's good, but emotionally he's not there in what you want him to be, and now you frustrated and wondering why everything ain't cool in his relationship, because you picked him because he was taking care of this, that, and the third, and you didn't have to do this. He came in and swooped you off your feet with the finances, but then he's not there emotionally for you like you wanted him to be, and you made a compromise without knowing you was making a compromise. And bruhs do the same. And I don't know who's worse at it. To be honest, I think we both do this equally bad to each other. Bruhs could be in any situation. And I've seen it. I've seen bruhs flirt with the cashier at the Mickey D's, and like like she ain't, and she like, it's not like, oh, she working out part time while she going to law school. No, that's what she do, and you like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because she got a ABC. She got the shape I want. She got the face I like. So I'm gonna throw something at her, and I'm just like. Then, like 6 months down the road, you find out, oh man, she don't do nothing. Well, we could have told you that she wasn't going to.
But she look good on your arm.
Yeah, so it's like we both have to look at what a true asset and liability are and we have to know what your program is. Where you trying to go? Where are you trying to be in the next 2, 3, 5, 7 years? What are you trying to do? Is this person going to be able to benefit you on that pathway that you're going? And again, it's not just financial. It's what can it's like, because I know a young person who they got together with somebody, and they had recently purchased a house. So he was in a position he couldn't provide financially, like you said, money down and out. So my thing is, as a man, you need to make sure all the screws are locked, all the things are tightened up. There's nothing needs to be painting. All the yard is trimmed and clean. Everything you need to be doing all the housework in the house. Like you need all your tools need to be out. If you ain't out making $1, you need to be making sure everything that it's taken care of in the house, or we ain't got to spend no money to fix it outside the house. That's just my personal opinion. Unfortunately, he had club hands and didn't know how to do nothing with him. So, but my thing, he could have YouTubed it, bro, but figured it out because that's what I had to do. Like I had to figure out, like, all right. But it's like you have to somehow be an asset to the person you are with in whatever form or fashion you like, whatever your lane is, because you might not be in like. You might not be a strong financial person. That might
need to be bringing something.
You
need
to be bringing something else to that table.
That's beneficial to the relationship.
Well, I want to keep the time short because I want the ladies to respond. I do agree with what both of these brothers said. I have nothing else to add to it. What they said is good enough for me. So let's talk about you ladies. How do you feel?
Well, I feel like I should be bringing something to the table. And that's just in me. Now it's okay to meet a gentleman and say, you know what, I don't want you working. I need you to do X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. That's cool, but that's not really what I'm going to do. But okay, if you need me to not work, okay, but the house will be clean. Your clothes will be clean. Everything will be taken care of. Dinner will be prepared. I have knowledge that I can bring to any issue. Like I'm going to bring something if you want to handle it financially, if we got kids, little kids, and I need to stay at home, then you know I'm an asset because I'm going to make sure our kids, when you walk in, the kids will not be dirty. Dinner is going to be on the table. The house won't be out of order. Like I'm going to bring it to the table. I'm that's what's in me. That's what's in me. Yeah. But we know that there's some ladies that want to be a kept woman, and she don't want to do all of that. And I know a woman that's like that. And maybe she might be able to meet the man that wants a woman that meets that's good for her. That's just like she is. So it's men out there that want a woman that want to just stay kept. Then I don't want a man that won't bring something to the table. I don't want a man that feels like he's going out there to get it, but you stressing me out emotionally and financially. You may be out there working, but I can't tell because you're not bringing anything back home. But I'm always working. But where's the money? Like, where's the growth in us? If I don't see that, then you are a liability, and you are an emotional liability. Because when it's not right, my emotions get out of whack, and I'm like, listen, I'm not feeling this. I go get me a second job, third job, fourth job.
When what ain't right?
When you're not bringing the finances
back. Oh, okay. I was looking at your hand gestures.
Well, you know, when the finance ain't right, the romance ain't right either.
No finance.
All right, come on, T. We're going to close with what you got to say, then we're going to get up out of here.
I think, you know what? I think we should come back and do a part 2 on this. Only because I feel like this goes into the what you bring to the table part that's going around. And I just want to say this, because there's so much that goes into being an asset and a liability. My thing is, whoever you get with, you should leave them better than how they came.
Amen.
Be emotionally.
Absolutely.
Mentally. Absolutely. And spiritually. But we're going to get into a part 2 of that next week. We want to thank you for coming. Did you enjoy yourself?
Absolutely.
We're going to have them back next week, y'all.
We're going to have them back next week.
We're going to have them back next week.
Good. Absolutely. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all being with us. This is Uncut Uncensored. Y'all say so long to the good folks out there.
Yes.
See y'all next week.
Thank you for having me back.
For sure. I appreciate it.
One of the listeners tuned in about that McDonald's comment, and he is not happy. He was like, what's wrong with working at McDonald's? They got
what it's like to be in love. Hey, tell me what it's like to feel protected when you hug. I've been feeling like I'm stuck. I'm so stubborn when it come to feeling.